I'm Will the Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about the combat styles of my game. My game is going to split between action combat and strategy combat. Now, you've probably never heard these terms used before because I literally just made them up. Action combat is your God of War style combat. You're going to be smashing buttons as if you're playing God of War or playing a fighting game. Using certain abilities in certain orders is going to give you different combos and give you different effects. And your combat is going to be a bit more fast-paced. Strategy combat is going to be very similar to EverQuest or World of Warcraft. This is going to be your standard MMO point-and-click style gameplay. Now you might ask, why would I want both of these styles of gameplay in my game? Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. It's because certain classes do better with different types of gameplay. Melee and rogue style classes tend to do a lot better with God of War style combat systems. It's a lot more fluid and fun to play. However, a similar system would be a nightmare for a healer. Trying to aim your heals just isn't fluid. Thus, the strategy combat style of gameplay works better for healers and mages, classes that generally don't need to be targeting things in general directions or have spells that have AoE effects on the ground, and you need to quickly be able to point and click to where they're going to be going. Thus, my MMO would be using both of these systems in order to maximize fluidity and allow all players of all different classes to enjoy the way they play that class, without having to be forced into the combat style of a different class. This information is important only if, because as I describe the classes in the future, I will be describing them as either strategy combat or action combat. It's also important to note that certain advanced classes will change from the base classes, say, strategies combat style gameplay to an action combat style gameplay. For instance, if you pick the mage base class and you become a spellbreaker advanced class, you go from being a strategy combat style to an action combat style. Or alternatively, if you're going from the monk class to the Master of the Mind advanced class, you're going to be going from an action combat style to a strategy combat style. So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today, just to give you a brief overview of the combat styles since I did have somebody asking. But this will be Will the Gamer, signing out.